National Consumers Day, which will be celebrated tomorrow also, and it's an event which we are organizing in different spells, and especially with students, because we believe that whenever we educate our students, we'll be educating the next generation, and the knowledge that we pass on today will be passed on to all the other people. So Consumer Protection Day, National Consumer Protection Day, we celebrate so as to bring awareness about the Consumer Protection Act and what are the provisions available for the consumers. So a consumer is a person who buys or who utilizes or consumes any goods or any services. So in our country, we had the Consumer Protection Act of 1986. In the Act, there were many provisions related to adulteration of goods and services which are not up to the mark. Similarly, any manufacturing of defective, spurious products. Other than that, some other malpractices like misadvertisement. In lot of advertisement, we see some promises which are not fulfilled by some products. So all these types of malpractices we deal in the Consumer Protection Act. So the scope of Consumer Protection Act 1986 was limited to the physical shops, but after the e-commerce, after the online shops, we also felt a need that we should have some more forums to address the issues whenever the products or services are sold online. For that reason, the Consumer Protection Act was updated, and in 2019, a new act was rolled out, Consumer Protection Act of 2019. In this new act, all the e-commerces, all the online websites like Amazon, Myntra, these kind of websites from where we all buy some products, these are also covered. So the intent of the act is that no matter where the goods or services are sold, whether it is from the physical shops or from online forum, it should follow the set procedure which we have decided. So some of the examples that we usually come across are sometimes we find some adulterated products. Sometimes the promised products, they will say we are giving 100 grams of some substance, but it is found to be 80 grams. So these are mandatory things that they have to mention because of under this act. Other than that, we see a lot of misadvertisement. You might have heard about fairness creams. So they promise that this cream will make you fair, or these kind of false promises are given by some of the companies. So to stop these kind of activities, this act is also utilized. In some of the cases, like fairness creams only, sometimes we find very big chains, very big companies, they're selling some products, but sometimes we find some foreign substance in those products. So in all these kind of cases, we may file a complaint, and to make it the process very easy, there is also a central government website called e-Dakhil. In that also, free of cost, we can file a complaint, and in every district of the country, there is a council which is headed by the district collector, and there is a commission where there is a president and other members who look into the complaints filed by the consumers. Other than that, we are extremely thankful to the consumer organizations. The district administration is loaded with a lot of activities. So to focus on this particular item, the consumer organizations are going from village to village. They are bringing awareness about this Consumer Protection Act and related topics. So I am also very thankful to all the consumer organizations who have come here, who are doing very good work in the field.
Congratulate the district officers who are holding new jobs for the newly established or newly budded district, and I congratulate for the first celebration as a separate district, Anakapalli. And I think in future I won't get such opportunity to again visit you as a guest. You will be having your own commission. I aspire that. I also recommend and request the district officers to aspire for that, so that they'll have their own commissions, because as a consumer commission president, I came across so many cases. We see many cases, I think out of 100, 80%, 70 to 80% are insurance claims. Insurance claims are also for deficiency of service, if you leave the insurance cases apart, the other cases, if you see, they are for the defective services, defective goods, and various other rights what you have just now the kids and other speakers who have already listed them. So if we compare the cases 30 and 70% cases which I have just illustrated, consumer awareness is very less. Of course, in Vizag itself it is 30% means in Anakapalli it will be lesser than 30%.
క్యాష్ ప్రైజ్ కూడా ఇచ్చారండి 3000 అండి. వీళ్ళు స్టేట్ లెవెల్ 2000 P. Mahendra, second prize winner. Electrician award with GSC quarter award. Government Junior College quarter award 3000 rupees. K. Vasavi, Divya Jyoti కవర్ చేయడానికి నేను చేస్తాను మేడం. ప్రతి కాలేజీ మనకి ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ గా ఉంటుంది, కొన్ని చూడడం బాగుంటుంది. ప్రతి కాలేజీ